Welcome to this section of the Virtual Assistant course with Express Tech Academy. Today, we are going to show you how to create a good resume or a good CV that can land you a high-paying job. I'm not just going to show you how to create it, I'll give you a sample that have fetched me over two high-paying jobs from UK and US. I'm going to give you two methods. One is going to be how to create it from scratch, and the second one is how to create it using the example of my own personal own that I've been using, so that you can just use it step by step and do it. But before we go there, please kindly help me subscribe to this channel, help me like this video, and help me give me a comment on the comment section. I am an active virtual assistant. If you have gotten to this part, it means that you have done very well and you're already a virtual assistant. So now let's go in. Now you come to your browser. Remember, I taught you Google Workspace Tools. So we come to Google Workspace Tools, and then you see Google Docs. We click on Google Docs, and then it's going to open it. That's where we want to create our CV. All right. Now, if you check here, when you click on it, you see that we have the first start new document, we have template gallery, we have resume, we have project proposal, we have resume again. All right, we have a lot of resume. So if you want to see more, you can click on see more, and then you can see that we have a lot of resume. We have a lot of resume, plenty of them. All right, now there's one that I want us to choose. I want us to choose this spearmint resume. So we'll click on it. On your phone it will be there. Just put your phone on desktop mode and you'll be able to get this. So now we click on it. You are seeing that this is the resume we are going to be using. So your resume should not be more than 2 pages, please. No matter whatever you know or whatever you have done, it should not be more than 2 pages. All right, so now I can now edit this and then put my name, the Gian Tennis. All right, so I can now edit this and put virtual assistant, of course, and then I can now put my street. I don't need to put my street here, and then put my city code. You can go to Google and type your city code, you can put it, and then of course you can now put your phone number. I don't need to put my phone number so that YouTube will not take down this video. And then of course I can now put my email, of course. You know your email. Then this is your skills. All right, now these are the skills. If you remember from the first video, I taught you the skills required as a virtual assistant. So go back to that video and then go the things you jot down and put all the skills, both the technical skills and the hard skills that you know. All right, but if you don't want to do that and you want to do it in a shorter way, what I want you to do is go to Chat GPT. It's an AI. I taught you during this process. Go to Chat GPT and say, I am a virtual assistant and I want to create my CV. I need the assistant. I need the assistant. Give me the skills needed for this skill. Separate each of them, with a comma. All right, so I want to create a CV, separate each of them with a comma, and then you click on OK. It's going to generate skills for you. But then if you have been following us, you don't need to do what I'm doing, right? You don't need to do them. You just only need to go there and get it. So he has generated skills for us. All we have to do is copy all of them, and then come back to your CV, and then of course you see skills here. You now highlight it and then paste it. All right, so now the skills are many. You can see that we have communication skill. I taught you that. Time management skill, I taught you. Email management, I taught you. Everything here I taught you. All right, there are some of them here that you may likely delete so that the skills will not be too much. All right, now we are here. Now the experience is how do you call the experience is the job experience you have done. All right, I'm going to show you how to do that. What I want you to do under this job experience is I want you to just manufacture one. not many manufacture one, and I'm not going to give you a company you're going to use, but I'm going to give you a format of how to do it, because your CV must have a good experience, right? A good experience. All right, so now let's show you how to do that. Now we can now come back to ChatGPT, and then you can now come back to write me one experience with with 4 to 5 responsibility. Please, you do what I'm doing, please. Responsibilities for each. All right, so ChatGPT is going to write the responsibility. Of course, you are seeing very perfect. I like ChatGPT. That's why I recommend it for everybody who is doing this. So you can now copy it and then come back to our resume, and then see the under this experience. You can now click on it. You can now click on it like this, and then yeah, you can now paste it. But before we paste it, let me show you something. There is this experience they are showing you, that which is the company name. Let's say I work for which company? Let's say TradeWave, for example. TradeWave. What I need to do is I need to come here and write TradeWave. I need to come here and write TradeWave. TradeWave is located in Abuja. And then what was the job title? The job title was a virtual assistant. The job title was virtual assistant. That I'm doing this. That if you don't want to go to ChatGPT, right? They put it. What was the month? Of course, you know the month. Let's say January 2025, and then it's not till present. I finished the job at May 20 2024, right? Sorry, let me put here 25 for 24, and then here 25. All right, now these things are the responsibilities. This particular template did not give the right thing to do. That's why I went to ChatGPT. I'm only showing this for the beginning. So now let's paste this things we copy. We now come here and paste what we copy from ChatGPT. We have copied what we copy from ChatGPT. Of course, you can see that your virtual assistant will now click on this. Of course, here we will now put that it was removed, so I cannot delete this. It was only for teaching, right? I brought the right thing from ChatGPT. So you can now see how it looks. You can now see how it looks. So let me highlight this and bold it so that it will be bold. And then I also change the colors to pure black. All right, so this one also need to be changed. Sorry, this one need to be changed as well. All right, so you can see that this is it. So I cannot close up the gaps. Sorry, I cannot close up these gaps. Cannot close up these gaps to ensure that it does not extend to a lot of pages. All right, so now look at it. I'm done with the first experience. The first experience say I work at TradeWave in Abuja as a virtual assistant, and it was freelance and remote. Please always put this freelance and remote. The reason is because you will be working from home, not in the place. So always put remote. You may even leave freelance, but always put remote. All right, and then of course you can see manage email correspondence, organize inboxes, flag high priority messages, and responding to client. Just see the way it is. These are the responsibilities you did in that place, and it is important because this is what the employer is looking for, what you did in that place. And then if you have worked in many places, you can put it. Me and you know that some of you have not worked in many places, but I will show you what to do. So keep following me. All right, now if you have multiple experiences, you can put it here. You have multiple experiences, you can put it here. Now under the education aspect, all right, you can see that under the education aspect we have a school name where you go. I went to Unica. Some of you here are my friends already. I went to Unica, and Unica is located in Calabar Cross River State. Some of you here in this class are my student too. And then what was the degree? The degree is yes, it's a degree, BSc. All right, so now what was the month? I'll put the month. I don't want to do everything so that this video will not be long. And then there are my achievements in that school. I can put it here. Did I get any award? Yes, I got some award. All right, now there are some things also. There's something here that is supposed to put that is not here, and that thing is called certificate. The certificate you'll be getting is very important because you need to attach it to your CV. All right, so what you need to do is go to a word like this, copy it, and then you have to create a new this thing, and then change it to certificate. And then of course you're going to put virtual assistant virtual assistant certificate and then you're going to put from Express Tech Academy. When you put from Express Tech Academy, what you need to do is this. Listen, pay attention very well. What you need to do is, once you put virtual assistant from Express Tech Academy, you need to add the link to that certificate here, so that the people will know where that certificate, so that they can be able to view that certificate. So what you need to do is, oh, I didn't put Express Tech. Please, our name is not short like that. So what you need to do is highlight everything like this, and then go to your drive. Please, I will show you this step by step. The second type I won't show you, but pay attention here. I'll come to drive. I'll come to drive here. The draft is going to do. What you need to do is, when you pay for this certificate, all right, the certificate is very cheap, very cheap. Upload it to your drive, just the way I showed you from the beginning. Upload it to your drive, and then copy the link of that certificate in that drive, and bring this and add to your certificate. Please, this is a top notch. All right, so now this is my drive. All right, let me say this is my drive and I want to add my certificate. I'll come to add new. I'll come to file upload, and then under file upload I'll go to download, and then under download my certificate is not near here, but let's say this was my certificate, for example, right? I'll just click on it, and then it will now come to drive. Of course, it's showing uploading a message, and when it's upload complete, I am going to simply add that in. All right, it shows that it's complete, so I'll click on it. And then of course, if this is my certificate, what I need to do is I need to come here, and then I need to set it to everyone to see. All right, click restricted, anyone with the link, and then copy the link. When I copy the link like that, I can now go back to my resume, highlight it the way I highlight it like this, and of course this is where you can see the link. You click on the link, then you add it, and then you click on apply. Whoever is going to view this resume is going to follow you from here to your certificate and view your certificate. This is important. If you have other certificate from anywhere, please, you can still add them as well, but I know you are going to get a certificate for this course, so it's important you do that. Now let's come back to here. Now for this particular name like this, you can as well center them. All right, you can center them. Sorry, I did a mistake. I don't know where's the okay, it's here. You can click on here and put them on the center if you want to. All right, so you just find a way of making it look good. All this is showing green, it may not be green, just change it to any color that befits you. All right, change it to any color that befits you. So you can change any of these. Let me change this to blue, and then you can see that everything is looking good. So ensure that this is the standard format. All right, so now I don't want to waste much time again. I want to quickly show you another template. I'm not going to do anything before I show you my own real CV that you will now edit to if you want to. So we'll come here again, click on Google Docs. Google Docs is open for us. Of course, this is the one we use, Spearmint. All right, so let's click on see more. When we click on see more, we have used this. One I want us to use again is this one. So we click on this one, and then it's going to show you. It's showing you professional CV, so you don't need to go and stress yourself. All right, I create CV for people to collect money, but I'm not going to create anyone for you to collect money. That's why you're learning this. I want you to learn it. If you have mistakes, come back to me, I will correct you. Tell me in the comment section, I am an active virtual assistant. Please kindly do that now. Thank you. All right, so now we are here again. Of course, you can see that this template also is looking very sweet, right? Of course, you can see that this CV as well is looking very sweet, right? All you have to do is change your name, and then put every of the details you can see here, change it to your own. Then your name, of course, under here you can now put virtual assistant. virtual assistant. And then of course you can see that this one, this is your experience. Put the company just the way I taught you. Put the responsibilities you did in that company. This is important in your CV. It's very important. And then if you don't have up to this, you can delete some of, you cannot delete. If you only want the experience, you can delete this. And then education, you can put it. Please don't put secondary school here. Oh, please don't put secondary school here. Don't at all. Don't put your secondary school. If you have attended higher institution, put higher institution. If you have attended only higher institution, if you have attended like two higher institution, put the two higher institution. If you have attended only secondary school, you have not attended university, put only secondary school. Don't put primary school. All right. If you have not attended, I don't think anybody here have not attended secondary school. But if you have not attended secondary school, don't put primary school. Choose any secondary school of your choice and put. All right. But I do not think anybody here has not attended secondary school, right? All of you must have done that. So please, do not put what it means is that, see, this is how to create a professional CV. There's no need putting primary school you went to, secondary school you went to. It shows clearly that once you have attended university, everybody has already know that you passed through primary school, you passed through secondary school. If you attended secondary school, everybody already knows that you passed through primary school before you get to secondary school. So professionally, don't add all these jargons for them. It does not matter. Nobody want to know where you're coming from. All they are interested in the skill, what you bring to the table. All right. Now, of course, you can see here, all right, you can see under these messages, okay, under these languages, you can put for example, if you are from Igbo, you can put English. You can put English full proficiency. Proficiency, and then Igbo, you put full proficiency as well. Proficiency. Now if you are from Yoruba, just change this Igbo to Yoruba proficiency. If you know how to speak French, add it. If you know how to speak German, add it. If you know how to speak Swahili, but any language you know how to put, please put it. Me, I'm not good with languages. I'm only good with two languages, my own personal language and English. All right. So if you know how to speak any of them, please add it because it's important. All right. The jobs I will be sending to you will be from different countries. All right. So you can just do all of that. So this is one of the best templates as well. Now let's go to my own personal CV. All right. So I will show you how it looks and I will show you how to do it now and here. All right. Now this is my CV. This is the CV. Well, this is one of the CV that has given me. I have two CV anyway, but this is, you almost look at like it's just like changed my country. But this one is the one that gives me the first job. I live in Abuja and I've been saying that all throughout this video, right? Now, this is it. This is a professional summary. Your CV should carry a professional summary showing that this is who you are. Now under this template, I know that we did not have this professional summary, but if you want to add it, please, it's just for you to put professional summary of who you are. Professional summary of who you are, and then come here, put it on this the other side, please. And then you can now put the professional I didn't spell it well, but of course you know what to do. Professional summary, and then put a short 2 to 3 or 4 lines about who you are and what you can offer as a virtual assistant. All right, now let me show you. See it. Professional summary. This is I'm a versatile and highly organized virtual assistant with over 5 years of experience supporting businesses remotely across customer. You can see how it looks. You can see how it looks. You can copy this. I will put this as my CV on the video description. Pick it. I'll put it on my drive and put it on the link on the video. You can download it, but please don't use my information. All right, just use it as a guide. Do not use my information, only use it as a guide. All right, so now, but if you want to make your own, I don't want to use my own, all you have to do is come to ChatGPT. Or ChatGPT is what is, let me tell you the truth, ChatGPT is what helped me, guide me in creating that CV. So you can now see him. I am a virtual assistant. Of course, you did that before. I'm a virtual assistant, and I want to build my CV. Please kindly help me. Help me out. First, create a good professional summary for me. All right, so the thing is going to create a professional summary for you. So you already tell the AI that you're a converser and you are a virtual assistant. You want to create your CV. He wants you to help you, but first of all, you should create a professional CV profile for you. Now you can see that. Okay, let's create another document, and I will show you how and paste what I copied. Look at what AI give us. This is professional summary. I don't want this video to be long. Let me just, I don't want to start another CV from beginning. This is over 20 minutes. Highly organized and detail oriented virtual assistant with proven experience in administrative support. This is what AI gave us. You can see that it's very organized. All you have to do is go through it, correct some things, and make it look like more like a human. You can even leave it like this, no problem. All right. Now let's come back to here. You can see that the first thing, but I jumped to the provisional summary because it's one of the most important things. But then let me come back. You can see that Dennis is the first thing that is here. Dennis is the first thing that is here. Please, your name should be in capital letter. The second thing is, if you are living in, let's say Abuja, Nigeria. I'll be using Abuja, Nigeria, for example. If you are watching outside of Nigeria, I'm sorry. So if you are living in Lagos, put Lagos, Nigeria. There's no need adding the street name and the particular place you are living there in Lagos. There's no need, please. It's not professional. Just put Abuja, Nigeria, Gwarimpa, Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, Abakaliki, Nigeria, Imo, Nigeria. Simple. Very simple, right? Because you'll be working for international clients. Of course, you'll be adding your number. I'll blur this number. And then, of course, you add your email, which is very important. Very important. Even in this particular CV, it has everywhere to put your email and all of that. Now, what is here that is not in my own, and you can still add it if you are using this template, and is very important to you as a virtual assistant, is called a LinkedIn link. In our next video, I'm going to show you how to create a good LinkedIn for you as a virtual. You need it. You need it like you need it as a virtual assistant. So you must add your LinkedIn link. There is no professional CV that should not have a LinkedIn link. Please note this. That's why you must have to pay close attention to the next class. You can check it on the channel in the next class. All right. Now your LinkedIn link is here. Let me show you my LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn. I come to my LinkedIn. I'm not going to show you my LinkedIn. I'm just showing you how to copy the link, right? But in the next class, I'm going to show you how to create everything that you'll be seeing on my own. So I'll just click on it, ensure that my face shows like this. I'll not copy it, and then come back to my own. I highlight it, and then of course I add the link so that the person can see my LinkedIn and see how professional I am in my career. This is important, please. All right. Now we are done with here. Your LinkedIn must carry this information. All right. Now under skills, you have the soft skills. See how my CV is structured. I separated the skills. I separated into the soft skills and I separated into the technical skills. It means that I have these soft skills as a virtual assistant, and these technical skills I have them as well. I know CRM tools like HubSpot, Zoho, Salesforce. I know how to use Zendesk. I know how to use Google Workspace. I know how to use Office. You may not know how to use all. So for example, I did not teach you how to use Zendesk, but I teach you how to use Google Workspace tools, which is in place of Zendesk. We are just showing him that you are showing your employer that you are diverse. All right. So that's how to do it. Of course, you have here under professional experience. Of course, you can see that the way I taught you from the first CV is the way it is here. Professional CV, I was a customer support and sales assistant, Tech FNG Abuja, which was remote and hybrid. And then see the things I did. Provided please in under January 2020. Don't put if it's January 22nd. Don't put it. It's not important, please. Then of course you can put assisted customer with product selection. All the things I did that are very important, please put them there. I will show you one thing at the end of this video that will help you. And then I have I have over 3 experiences. Okay, as a customer support intern when I was doing my NYC. And this thing here is a school. It's a school. It's a London school, but based in the office is based in Abuja. And then of course you can see here I provided all these things here. These lines are to demarcate it. Of course, my education, University of Calabar 2027. 2017 to 2021. Of course, you can see that I have a good high GPA, right? So yes, those of you that know me knows that this is true, right? And I'm going to leave it open for you to see. Called certification. Now look at my certification. Certification I have: virtual assistant, Express Tech 2020, customer service fundamentals, Coursera, Google, remote work professional certificate. I do not have only one certificate, but you don't need to add all these certificates, right? You may just add only one. You may add only this one you are going to get, and you're going to get this job. Of course, remember to link it to the certificate in your drive. And then of course under references, you see, under references is just like who will back you up when you have problem in the work. Some people used to add, plenty of people. Please, if you want to work abroad, don't put any reference. Nobody should be your reference. Your reference should be when they ask you. Is when they ask you. Tell them that when they ask you, it's available. You don't need to put your information out there for them. For no, your references should always be available on request. All right, so you can see everything in my CV is looking so sweet. This one is a cover letter. I'm going to teach you that in the next class. All right, so you can see that this is how it looks. So sweet, so sweet. So please kindly, I'll put it in the description. Kindly use it to create your own. I believe this CV was a bit helpful to you. Please, if you kindly like this video, kindly help me subscribe to the channel, like this video, and please tell me in the comment section I am an active virtual assistant. Do this CV because I will be seeing it on the group and I will guide you to apply for jobs with it. Thank you.